Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? Travis and Susie here from the Wolf Hunterz. We got a reaction video for you. We got this link. You can find that in the description box below. If you want to click it and pick it, you can request your own personal reaction video for music, movie scenes, comedy skits, live performances, sports, and more. For the Wolf Hunterz Reactions channel, today's video is brought to you by Andrew. Hey, Andrew. Hope you're doing well. Andrew's got a cool one for us today. This is Undertaker and Mick Foley. Relive their infamous Hell in a Cell Match WWE Untold. Okay.
Andrew says pro wrestling may be fake, but the damage they do to their bodies is real.
Oh, shoot.
This is one of the wildest pro wrestling matches you'll ever see. Mick Foley's body is paying the price. His body's paying the price now, okay? And the match probably took a few years off his life. Oh my gosh.
Really?
That's wild.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
So, I did watch a movie recently.
Yeah.
And it was about WWE. Well, one of the characters anyway. And they said, it's not fake, it's fixed.
Yeah, it's very different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Guys, go ahead, hit the like and subscribe button. Hit that notification bell and feel free to comment below.
Wait!
Oh, Suze. What are we going to do with you?
I had to have my lip gloss.
All right. Ready?
Priority.
Jeez.
Honestly, I did not expect him to get up from that. He hit and finally started moving around.
Can't fake that. Can't fake that one bit. That is the real deal right there.
That's like a showstopper, like in the scary way.
Yeah.
Like where everybody just goes, oh my gosh, that was... I don't know. I've never been to, something like this. That's crazy.
Like,
right
man,
off the cage like that?
That's one tough son of a gun right there.
Wow. Oh, just to add, she means like a cage thing. We did go to a WWE wrestling match once.
That is what I meant.
Technically, actually, we went twice.
I've never seen Hell in a Cell, which I assume means they're fighting in that cage.
Well, my feud with The Undertaker had actually ended a while earlier. I thought we were entering a match cold. I thought my character had been through a lot and people had lost interest in it. After watching the first ever cell match between Shawn Michaels and The Undertaker, I realized I was in a terrible predicament to even try to approach the level that they had reached was going to be very difficult.
Crazy.
And I just didn't see how it would be possible without something special.
I can guarantee that mankind will have a surprise for everyone that you will not soon forget.
If we can do something special, if we can start a match in a way that no one ever has, maybe we can fool people into thinking we're having a great match, even if we're not.
I'm not sure exactly what had happened, but Undertaker broke his foot. And we weren't sure, how, that was going to play out.
Yeah, I did happen to have a fracture in my ankle. It was such an important time in the business. You knew you had to do it. So, you just grit your teeth and go in there and do what you do.
That's wild, just about the entertainment industry in general, or sports, or any of those things.
And it still can be like that.
Yeah, that's hard, man.
Throw one back and get out there.
The show must go on,
Yeah.
and there's a lot riding on it, and their pressure is there,
Sad.
How many people bought tickets, or how many people are being employed that night, or whatever. It's a lot,
The line is on the edge of the line is on the edge, though. I think everyone could probably agree with in that, you know, there is a line where it's like, hey, I know you're not feeling good, but like, you know, get out there. And then there's like a broken foot, like your foot is actually broken, you know.
Guess that's why they make the big bucks.
I'll tell you what, it's crazy.
You know, whew.
Compounded the troubles that we were facing. Yeah, the Undertaker and I reminisced about that a couple of years ago. Like, what were we even doing in that situation? Like, and yet he willingly entered it with a broken foot, which speaks volumes as to what type of competitor he is.
Oh my, look out! The Undertaker is here, and he's walking with purpose. Oh, this is going to be bad.
I don't remember the build-up to that day other than being approached by Mr. McMahon and him asking me if I had been up on top of that structure earlier in the afternoon. And I assured him I had, which was the biggest lie I'd told up to that point in my life. And then he asked me if I was comfortable up there, and I assured him I was, which became the newest biggest lie I'd ever told in my life, because if I had ever gone up on top of that structure in the afternoon, I wouldn't have been scaling it that evening, because it was terrifying.
Wow.
Absolutely terrifying. I know there are people in the WWE Universe, superstars, who are not afraid of heights. I'm not one of them.
Oh my gosh.
It's red hot, and it's so loud. Welcome everybody to the 6th annual King of the Ring.
Oh my
The
goodness.
reaction, even with a normally hot crowd, was a little bit lukewarm until we got up on top of the cell.
What's he doing? Well, he's trying to get up to the top of the cage. Well, I'd see that, but for what? He's not very logical. I mean, he needs therapy.
To be completely honest, is like, crap.
I'm scared.
Am I going to be able to get up there? You know, the answer was yes.
Oh, because his
I
foot is broken.
got up there. I don't care how, but I would have got up there. It was definitely an exciting way to start off a Hell in a Cell match, to start out on top.
Wow.
There are moments when our feet are actually sinking into
That's
Yeah,
so
I see
wild.
that.
Starting there. That's.
I mean, he's
Oh my
about to
God.
say, I assume he's about to say, his feet are sinking into the fence. Like I imagine that
That's
being
so
up there, you're
scary.
kind of like, there's no way that this chain link fence can hold us. Like, it's not, I assume it wasn't created to be stood on. So you have no idea what reinforcements are in place.
Is it zip ties?
Right. Like,
Yeah,
I mean, that's frightening.
the mash. It's like we're tearing holes.
Oh, that. Jeez, you get really injured.
Which should have been a harbinger for even worse things to come.
They're destroying the hell.
Oh my gosh, right now.
Don't get them over here where we are.
I still remember clearly the distinct sound of the wire coming.
You're
up
right, they're
around
zip tied up there.
From the pressure of our weight. Well, funny enough, I felt safer on the edge or the poling of the.
That makes sense.
And I just remember getting a couple of really quality chair shots to the back. I think Jerry Lawler said,
Puts goosebumps on my back there. It makes the hair on my neck stand up. I like it.
and the next thing I know, I was in flight.
Oh my gosh.
Did you hear the other announcer? Oh my god. That was a real, to me, that was a very real, oh my god. Like, this is an
Yeah, the
emergency.
hairs on my arm stood up.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Thing you heard me say was spontaneous and real. So that call has a pulse.
I cannot believe It's over. That cage is 16 feet high.
When I tossed him off of there, and you know, as I was watching him fall, and it seemed like it took forever for him to hit the table. It was like only thing I could liken it to is
kind of emotional, actually.
An outer body experience. It was so crazy, and it was so loud in there with the people. At that point, nothing like that had ever been done.
Believe me, I was almost having a heart attack. Watch what was going on. And I got to Mick. I'm asking him, are you okay? Are you okay? And he gave me the sign there that, yeah, I can continue, which flabbergasted me.
Oh my God.
He said something.
Doesn't make me want to cry.
I heard him say it again, my shoulder. So I called for a stretcher, and in order for the stretcher to get there, we had to lift the Hell in the Cell up. So with the Undertaker still on the top of the Hell in the Cell,
oh my gosh,
it started moving upward.
Why is the cage raising? Do they realize the Undertaker is still on top of the cage? They're raising the cage with the Undertaker still on top. What?
Oh man.
Obviously, I know they raised the cage, but I was kind of oblivious to it, really.
He's probably
I was so zoned in
shock.
what we were doing at that point. You know, I'm kind of up there without any kind of communication with anything or anybody. I was just like, well, I guess I'm not going anywhere until they.
And he has to stay in character. That's intense.
You know, until they bring me down.
We got Mick about halfway back. He started saying, "No, I want to go back. I want to go back." I said, "No, you're not going anywhere. You're going back. You know, you're going to the hospital." And the next thing I know, Mick jumps up. He started climbing up to Hell in the Cell again.
Oh my God.
He started going up to the top.
Look at him. You're kidding me. In the hell is he standing? Oh my God. And notice he's got a smile on his face, for God's sakes.
Oh my gosh.
Me? He wants to go back up. Mankind is going back up. No way. And so is the Undertaker. No way. How can he climb? How can his body? Oh my God, the Undertaker's got the chair. This is absolutely amazing.
Everybody in the building thought the match was over. I didn't know for sure if
Why is this so emotional?
Are you okay?
I almost gonna cry. What the heck? This is something else, man. Oh my gosh.
everybody in the building thought the match was over. I didn't know for sure if I could, but I said I was going to give it my best try.
And his shoulders
But by
whacked.
the time I got to the top of the cell, I was just about out of energy. So I look back and I wish that I'd had the strength and the energy to exchange with the Undertaker, but I'm thankful that I didn't in retrospect, because if I'd had the strength to exchange, I also would have had the strength to get off the cell for the chokeslam.
Oh no.
That's it, he's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Damn man. Enough's enough.
Oh man.
He's broken in half. And the Undertaker likes it. But I think enough is enough.
Knowing what we know and knowing that that structure gave way, I believe that if I'd gone up in a way that I usually did for chokeslams, that would afford me the safest landing on a mat inside a ring, that I would have over-rotated and landed high on my shoulders and likely never wrestled again.
I totally agree with that. We're talking a matter of a couple of inches, even the way he landed. I mean, that could have been catastrophic. I mean, it really could have. But I stepped off of the panel and onto
Thank
the
God he didn't land on his
floor.
head.
If I hadn't have done that, we'd have both gone through that together.
If what happened?
He happened to step over the pole, but if he hadn't have done that, they would have both been in the same frame, and they both would
Oh
have.
my gosh.
So if you could imagine, if I had stayed on that panel,
His foot and his.
my weight would have probably
his
been
weight.
on him too.
Yeah.
And then what happens? It's a scary thought.
it just was an incredible thud, and it just made you sick to see it. And we could see something, you know, in his nose.
I remember punching him, trying to talk some sense into him, but also being just distracted by this huge, what I thought was a booger in his nose. Come to find out that it was one of his incisors that had went through his lip and ended up in his nose.
And I had the presence of mind to think that if I could just find a way to stick my tongue
Are you okay?
through the massive wound and wriggle it, that it would create a compelling image.
Oh my
I
gosh.
knew I was going to be okay.
Oh my! Oh.
Don't look.
Smiling. He is
Travis.
smiling.
Travis will
Mick
pass.
basically just had 2 really bad car accidents and still had the fortitude to get back to his feet and say, we're going to finish this. I mean, that's just another cut of human being right there.
You know what? I'm panicking. I really am. I don't know if I should just say the match is over, and then Foley.
I'm sweating.
Me and he goes, "Where were the tacks?"
Oh God! What is that?
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. I cannot. Oh my god.
You know, just the glittering, you know, the shininess of the tacks. And I guess in retrospect, we needed something like that, and seemed like a suitable way to end that match.
No. Oh no.
The tacks were probably the easiest part of the night. It was definitely icing on the cake for him, you know, for him.
Oh my gosh.
He ended up in a bed of tacks, so it was a rough night for Mick Foley.
Oh man.
And even as Timmy White was counting 3, you know, that I believe the right foot was just kicking ever so gently to show like, I'm not completely out of this ball game yet.
Oh my
Mike Chioda,
goodness.
who was not the referee of record, but he came out and told me they were bringing a stretcher out for me. And he said, and you can look on the video and you can see I lift my arm. And the reason I lift my arm is I didn't want anyone in Pittsburgh to see me talking. And what I said to him was, have I already been on a stretcher tonight? And when he informed me that I had, that right arm went up about 3 seconds after that for a second time. And I said, I can't be on 2 stretchers in one night. And I hobbled my way to Mr. McMahon's room.
We took him back and put him on a table. He went to let me know that his shoulder was hurt, but he smiled at me, and I could see, you know, that he had a gash under his lip. They started stitching him up right there. Just an incredible sight to see.
Mr. McMahon sat me down, and I remember those words specifically. He said, "You have no idea how much I appreciate what you've done for this company, but I never want to see anything like that again."
Oh.
Wow.
It's everlasting. It's in our minds forever. And it's like any other great event in wrestling or mainstream sports. It's that clay that defined the game.
I couldn't ask for a better human being to do that with than Mick. These are things that, like I said, that I haven't really talked about. There's probably only a handful of people that I would, you know, open myself up like that to, he being one of them. It's really special to be considered such an iconic match and one that people really, you know, have all these really fond memories of. That just lets us know we did something right.
It was the reactions to the unexpected, and I think that element of surprise, it embeds it in people's minds so that anyone who was there in the venue or watching live when it happened will never forget that moment. This moment or series of moments has left this indelible imprint on people's memories. We're somehow able to create an image in people's minds that lives on and will outlive me and the Undertaker both.
Wow, that's a tough one. Go ahead, hit that like and subscribe button. I'm sure you guys got some serious opinions there.
You wanna know what's a really, like, the wildest part for me is listening to them talk about it and still being like, you know, we did something right. We did it right. Gosh. Like, and you're like, wow, like there has to be, even though we all look back on this and we're like, whoa, that was a lot. They love that.
Yeah.
They love it. Or else,
yeah,
you know, why would they even look back on it?
Yeah.
And be like, man, what a night. Oh my goodness. Wow, that is intense. That's the word.
Yeah. Well, thanks for sharing that with us. And guys, if you want to request your own personal reaction video, look for that link in the description box below. Check out the playlist we'll throw up here on the screen for you as well. Stay tuned. Stay positive.
We love you guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.
I just wanna bang my leg.